And we'll do some calf work, needling, gentle, but to really highlight the importance of changing body parts. Once we get to the afternoon, we're going to be doing taiyang binding at the lower pelvis. Really what that means is all the things that we call hamstring, the hamstrings. I've realized I say it in singular and it's 3 muscles, so I should really add the S at the end there. And the glute and what that all means and where it goes and how to highlight it when it's in this position versus various positions. So basically what I want to do is, in Italy last summit, we worked on the leg off the table, frog position. We're going to go into some additional positions. So we're going to review those and really get in there, because for whatever reason, I'm getting a lot of patients who aren't getting better because they've gotten something really deep up there in the crevice and deep here. And a lot of times, this isn't going to get better until I let that go. This isn't going to get better until I let that go. And sometimes I got to get it directly. And how to really get into these areas, choosing body position to either bring it out, soften it, or bring it to the surface and tauten it, is important. It makes a difference. So that's what our orthopedic work is going to be. The nice thing is it's lower limb, so it's not overwhelming in terms of work, but they're big fasciculations, and we're going to try and keep to that upper crease where there's less chance of electricity, but there's going to be a lot of zaps, and it's going to be what that day is. We'll work it into a protocol so that there'll be some good body work, some traction to finish. But we're going to really get under the hood of getting to a very difficult to get place depending on body position. Very important. And then day 3, when we do our 7 emotion work, that's what I've got to start remembering to call this. One of the things I want us to practice in the morning is some of the techniques. Just this Monday in our training session, we ended up doing combing. And the residents are now good enough that the corrections to combing are really interesting. So I want people to really experience high-level combing, what that means, how that changes a person. And then we'll be doing some 4 gates work as a location, talking about it a little bit. But what we're going to be doing is a lot of work on learning how to slide the fingers on the handle. And that's a really important technique, because we're going to imagine this is the needle. I've hit bone, so I'd have to leave bone and go back on bone. And Baihui is the most common place that I would do that, where I need to be able to keep that weight on the needle, not being stabby, but that burning mountain type idea of going in or lowering by sliding along the handle, fusho, sliding along that handle. And if we can get it right, it's really hypnotic and really deep. So learning to do a technique where the needle doesn't move, but we're doing it on the handle and yet it's real, is going to be the focus of the morning of day 3. And so we'll practice that on some safe spots, probably a scapula or somewhere. And then we need to be able to practice it on a spot where we are both lifting the handle while the needle never leaves the location. Here at Liachi or Tongli, if we were doing that, it would come pop right out of the body. It's too shallow. So how do we lift without removing the needle, and how do we push in without digging or losing the needle? That level of Dalian skill is what I want to hit on in the morning. And it's a chance for all of you, hopefully, to highlight that if we make an effort and we got good chi in our hands, we can do some really cool things. After a day of orthopedic, where that's what everyone's saying, Andrew, bonk, they use the communist needles. It's like, yeah, how about this? So that's our focus. And then our afternoon is going to be a really beautiful protocol that popped out about a month ago. And it's just the good logic of why it makes a difference to go in a specific order and do what technique, and how to recognize when something is early placed, but not what our focus is, and then we're going to return. I want to encourage people to learn the importance of returning to a needle they've already done. And that implies 2 lessons. Don't spend too much time the first time, right? And knowing that you're setting yourself up to return. In the body work, we do that with spiral staircase. That we all practice a spiral staircase. That's great. But if we go around and we do the spiral staircase and we keep doing it over and over again so that each limb was done 3 times, you begin to realize that the second and third time, how many different things are happening because you've already done it, not just once, right? And so layering in work at the same place, the same point, the same needle is going to be the lesson to a degree that we're going to be practicing along with what good Dalian is. And then the protocol, everyone's going to be in La La Land. Try and help me remember that when we're all set, we'll give them that moment like we like to for a few minutes. Then we're going to sit and pat, not lying down and pat, the way we do at DZA, because whether it was last summit or 2 summits ago, one of the people went into such la la land that when it was his turn to do it, yeah, it was crazy. It was on you, right? It was, yeah, and it was just like, huh? It's just like, yeah, it's like, yeah, that was like, oh, lesson learned. That was it was amazing. I wondered how he was going to get home that day. Um, so it's a beautiful protocol. Everyone ends really chilled, and that's our work.